Okay, welcome everybody. It is indeed 7 p.m. on the 3rd of August 2026, 1900 hours. Here we are for the clinic session, and hopefully we'll find it helpful. Aaron's joining us too. Thanks, Phil. Okay, and thanks, Janelle. So I've prepared a session tonight that is designed to help the people who are battling psychologically. Whether it will help or not, we'll see and we'll discuss. Before we dive into it, I want to run through the fundamentals for all of us. We all know we have much better strategies than this, the dynamic edge, the DT2, the DWL3. However you learned about this strategy, we know we have better. Notwithstanding the better, we have core principles. We have true and fair. We have as at now. We have divergence, rejection of a line, and the signal. So before I dive in deep, I'm going to show you divergence within the indicator. Divergence, rejection of a line, and right over there we have a VBRN, 53,000, a very big round number. So divergence, rejection of a line, and the signal right there, a hopper combo, and already price has moved up 134 pips since the big round number. If we said you're 10 pips in late, that's fine by me. Divergence within the indicator, or divergence squared if you like, usually means we're going to get a much bigger move. Well, we did, didn't we? It's an X, A, B, C, W. C is lower than A, so D is lower than X. But then it becomes, if you looked at a higher time frame, it'd be a bit of a teacup. If you look at this time frame, it's a bit of a shoulder head, inverse head and shoulders. It's a fib. There are reasons for the continuation. My point is here that this is consistent. It consistently gives you what it said it was going to give you. And with that in mind, I want you to listen carefully to what I have to say from my notes. Traders I hear from with negative feedback. It's mostly about their own psychology. I hear and I read, I overtraded, revenge traded, and even, and I quote, made shit up on my own. Advice I give around looking at charts without intention proves this entirely. What then is the fix? You'll be pleased to hear that there is one, but you might not like it, and some of you quite possibly won't do it anyway. Your brain first needs a rewire, and that takes pain. You'll need to suffer a lot before you can accept things as they are. Perhaps not. Try the exercise, as always, on demo first. Then we can assess again your approach. I also want and need to add that I don't keep going here because I don't feel the hurt, yours mostly. To be clear, I keep going because there is no backup, no alternative or plan B. I work through any levels of hurt. I am the backup. The reinforcements and or the cavalry, if you like. I've learned that I can rely upon me. I'm the backup. That also means I don't want to download the app to pay for something, scan the code to order off a menu, or give feedback for my interaction with some AI phone call. I'm not autistic, but no wonder so many growing up now are. We are human. And we can learn. It's most important to note that we can learn. Some of you, and Claude's on, so Claude will tell me, or he'll write right there, oh look Claude, tell me what you learned from that little interaction there, or that little interaction there. Say it please clearly for everybody, Claude. Tell me somebody who likes patterns. What exactly is that? It's a colour change, types Claude in big capital letters. Thank you for that, sir. And if you want to unmute and say it for the recording, I don't mind.
It's a colour change, James. I use them all the time.
Thank you very much, sir. Lovely to hear your voice. Appreciate that. Thank you. And there, everybody, the W I mentioned, both lines are rejecting this pink line of ours. C is higher than A. So if you missed the initial entry, you've got a reason to continue from here. And oh look, another level of interest for us, a 40. 40s and 60s. We all know it's a thing. It's a thing. And there it is. So we're not autistic. We are human and we can learn. It's most important for everybody to note that. What's the fix then? The real fix for the people who make shit up, for the people who do it wrong regardless, for the people that have stopped trusting the process, because that's largely the problem. You trusted it, you've got some bad habits, you've gained them because you were somewhere else, you learnt with somewhere else, someone else. I don't mind who, that's up to them, nothing to do with me. But there is a fix. It's not a magical repair, it's simple really. I would suggest that you avoid trading the open. Can you do that? Trade it with me by all means, but if you find yourself getting caught out, remember I do say very often, this one's going to be choppy. I remember, was it Thursday last week, I said, only last minute, looked fine until we got within the last 4 minutes and I said, now it looks like it's going to be choppy. We have to be careful now. I was. So it's a simple fix really. We avoid trading the open and big news with this plan. But, and I mean but in big capital bold underline letters, learn the steps in the process. I'm missing an N. Learn the steps in the process and to value the chart. Then when you click on a signal you were expecting, if you weren't expecting it, you can't click on it. But this is the exercise. Go demo, like I suggested for your homework. Go demo and place 30 to 50 trades and prove that you can do it. Last week I suggested that you prove you understand the strategy by explaining it to your partner, your better half, your whatever, someone you trust, someone in your upline, someone in the group. Reach out to someone in your group and say, hey, we live nearby. How about I run my... Oh, you don't. You're on the internet. It doesn't matter. But someone from the group who understands our strategy. Get online with them and explain it back to them. Reach out to me and explain it to me. You know I'll make the time. So, you enter only on a signal that you were expecting. And I'll remind you what we talked about some moments ago. I'll do the lower lows, higher lows if you like. Divergence, clear as a bell. Look it up, Google it. You can't go wrong with it. Rejection of a line. It also includes crossing the line. I just want to clear that drawing. I want it neat. I want it nice and neat. Lower lows, higher lows on the line and the histogram. Rejection of a line. Oh look, I've managed a nice straight line. Whoop-de-doo me. And it's a big round number, a very big round number right there. And a signal, a hopper combo in this place. If you like, it's based on the old double cross. One at the bottom, one at the top. Double cross, 1, 2. Remember the sayings? The old, give it the old 1, 2. Yeah. So, a signal that you were expecting from multiple time frames as well, please. There you go. That's not something that we've only just discovered, is it? How long have we been banging on about multiple time frame signals in trend signals? So, with your target and your stop clearly entered and, noted and defined, you place an entry, put your stop in, put your target in, and then you sit under your hands. Put your hands under your, in this case, fat, tired bottom, and do nothing. Let the trade run. Let it work itself out. Do that 30 to 50 times on a demo account. And let that be the pain of waiting, the pain of not trading real money, the pain of missing out on profits because you don't trust the process. That's why. So you need the pain to rewire your brain, and that means you have to experience the pain by trading demo in your case. Robert says, I'm learning that now. Nice one. Well done. Well done. Now, as in your learning homework, I want you to place at least 30, ideally 50 trades and record the results. Very often in the live sessions, I give an entry level, and usually I take an entry at that level. Sometimes there's a minor pullback in the live sessions, and you'll see me draw a fib. I want you to remember we're only 20 people online here now, but I want you to cast your mind to our live sessions. How often do I take a moment to draw a fib? Take a moment to go off this screen and go look at the 4 hour or the daily 4 hourly, and 15 minutes. How often after I've gone in, after it's gone through the level and pull back, think about it in your mind. I'm looking at your names up on the list there. You think about it in your mind. How often does that happen? Because very often in the live sessions, I give an entry, and I usually take an entry at that level. When there's a minor pullback, you'll see me draw a fib or check a higher time frame for levels, for trend. Really, I'm simply avoiding anything to do with messing with that trade. I just want it to run. I just want it to do what it said it was going to do, because I take high probability, low risk trades. So if I'm wrong, it ain't going to cost me that much. Are you with me? And generally, I'm right way more than I'm wrong. Why? Because I do trust the process. I'm at this since 2004. I have no idea what year we're in. 26. It's a long time. It's 20 something years. So if you have any thoughts or questions on that, I'm open to those, but bear in mind it has to be using the dynamic edge or the DT2, this strategy. We cannot discuss the intricacies, the details of the buy it, sell it, or the T2B2. Okay, if you have any, I'm watching. Otherwise, absent any of those questions, I want to run through the 7 deadly sins with you all. Someone was asking about copy trading again recently, and I hate the idea. I'm sorry, I hate the idea. And then I found this list of the deadly sins. I'm still open to your questions. I'll watch the chat. Overtrading. Oh, Janelle says, if the market doesn't do what you've analysed for, how quickly do you make the decision to close your trade? And do you feel any remorse for closing a trade? Asking for students. Oh, now you remind me of Madja. If ever you watch this, Madja, I remember Whale Harmony, and you said he's asking for a friend. That just reminded me of Madja. It's a lovely girl, and yeah. Anyway, so how quickly? Let's say I'd entered this one. You see here, I might have come out there, and let's analyse it and look at it. Remember, you'll all know this is the truth, because I say price can go up through a line, but it can't come back. And right there, in that little moment, it came back. You can see it came back. So right there, it was red. There's 2 options. 1, I can look at drawing a fib. 2, I can look for the BRN. And I probably need this jobby to identify things here. He would have been red for a moment, remember. I would have entered around there. What's the level? 53,005. Okay. I'm in at 53,005. What's the low of that bar there? It's still above 53,000. It's possible I'd have held that. Possible. Not definite, just possible. But he would have been red for a moment, and because he was red, that would have given me a moment to run a fib from the top of this, from the bottom of this first in the run of greens to the top of what was at the time a red. Then I would have made a decision here. I might have, I can't say for definite, but I might have taken a loss there of -5 because it went through the line. I might have taken the moment to draw the fib. But you see here where we go back, the law, and it is a law or a rule in our, establishment of consistency, says I should go again. I made a mistake coming out, I should go again. That bar takes a whole 60 seconds to form. And people think 60 seconds is a very long time until you're under pressure for something. You jam on the anchors, you're doing 70 miles an hour, 80, 90, and you see a speed camera in the distance. Oh, how long does it take you to react? How long does it take you to jam on the anchors? How long when you're driving and you're doing 95 and suddenly you see a police car pull up to a junction, he's going to pull out behind you. How long does it take you to get back down to 65? I was only doing 65 in the first place, officer, without touching your brakes, because you're going to see your brake lights. You see? Those are the things. It doesn't take 60 seconds. It really doesn't take 60 seconds. But that right there, that was 60 seconds from out, less than, to back in. That would have been the reality. I would like to think I'd have held it, Janelle, but it stayed above the 53,000. I might have been very seriously FOB. And if I'd have pulled the plug, I'd have probably regretted it. But I would have gone back in here, and it would have given me all and then some back. If we move that up, look, you see the number there, 53,010. Above his close, 53,008. So let's say you get in at 10. Top of the bar is 16. You got your 5 pips back. It carries on, carries on, carries on, and there's a red bar at 31. There's 25 pips in it to there then, isn't there? So yes, it's okay to come out, but you should remember the rule of consistency. Remember that it is a 2-minute signal as well as the 1-minute signal, and that you can crack on. If that's a fair answer, you say thank you. So I'm guessing I can't, if I don't have skin in the game, I won't say I would definitely have closed that. If I had skin in the game, depending on my stake as well, remember, if I was trading full tilt, I probably would have closed that. If I was trading, 10%, 50% of my stake, I might have held that and looked to scale in on the break of that bar. But at full tilt, yeah, I probably would have closed it too. So, on to the 7 deadly sins. Overtrading is lust. Now, there's a lot of people on here who are in the USA side of things, and I know that you all value the whole, how do I say this without offending anybody, the whole Jesus approach. I don't know, I'm sorry if I've offended you, I apologise, it's not what I'm trying to do. I'm good at it though. I don't have a glass of water to hand to wash down my foot, but my point is, the 7 deadly sins, do you want to avoid them? Well, overtrading is lust. Revenge trading is wrath. Holding a loser is sloth. Hide or ignoring your losses, well, that's pride, and they're not the multicoloured flag version of pride either. It's the, no, I'm better than this, I know better than it does. No, you don't, honest, the chart knows best. That's the reality. If you trade too high a stake or too big a lot size, well, that's gluttony. Chasing trades is greed. And finally, copy trading is envy. Who knew? Now I do. Now I know why I didn't like it. My least favourite sin, envy. Funny though, Robert, try and stop your video because this is going on the recording, dude. Don't know what you're doing, mate. This is going to show. I'll go stop for you. Oh, you've done it, alright. I mean, I don't mind you being there and showing it up, but it is going on YouTube, so you need to know that I'm not re-recording it for you. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, envy is, copy trading is envy, my least favourite sin. Funny though, is it not, that I can bring it all back to a load of crap we all already know and make it sound interesting and even philosophical too. That means 2 things really. 1, that it is simple. 2, that anybody, including this nobody right here, can do it. Mary says, what's copy trading? Sorry for asking. It means, you remember Gary? I think you've met Gary. You might have met Gary. He has a company, a very good company. He's a very good egg. But he allows people to go onto MT4 or MT5 and copy any trades that he places. He places longer term trades on currencies and what have you. So when he clicks buy, you'll get an automated buy on that market if you've signed up for the copy trading. I'm not a fan. No worries. Where was it? Yes. Yeah, 1, it's simple. 2, anybody, including nobody here, can do this. But again, it is a big but. No, not one that I'm sitting on. I hasten to add, wait. Ah, there it is. I just need to read that again, or it's going to sound like drivel. 1, it's simple. 2, anybody, including nobody here, can do this. But, and again, it is a very big but. Not one that I'm sitting on, I hasten to add. You must apply patience, discipline, and lots of consistency to your plan. and the butt that I'm not sitting on is the BUTT. I think you get the joke. You might not. It's, not a very good one. But that's my point. We can all do this. Many in the group are, and many are doing really well with it. The ones who aren't are having problems psychologically. You have to retrain your brain. How do you do it? Well, you can either just go for it with your real money and suffer losses and losses and losses, take it all on the chin and say, I can't do this. And when you hit rock bottom, that might be pain enough for you to change. Or you can try what I said, which is go demo and suffer the pain of waiting. I've been trading for 20 years, 22 years. There's always another bus. I've been trading for 22 years. When you get 22 years down the line, do you think the charts will have gone anywhere? The Japanese invented candlesticks 1,000 plus years ago, which means, as the lovely Rosa states, anything with a candle. This works on anything with a candle. The candles have been there for 1,000 years, and you can't wait 3 months? Really? I think you can. Suffer the pain of waiting for your profits. Suffer it. Suck it up. Put your big boy pants on and do it properly. Divergence, rejection of a line, signal. Don't trade the open. Wait at least 15 minutes past the open. If it's not a fresh signal, don't touch it. If it's not a signal on multiple time frames, leave it alone. That would be my advice. That's the way to fix it. Will that be painful? Yes. It's an absolute, utter pain in the butthole. Take it on the chin. The pain of waiting might be enough for you to realise, I've got bad habits. And apparently it takes 8 weeks to form a habit. So if you can do 50 trades over the period of 8 weeks and do them properly, signals only, divergence, rejection of line, signal offer, buy it, sell it, or a T2B2, one of those signals please, then that might change your life. That would be my views. That would be what I'd aim for you. That would be my best recommendation. And if that doesn't work, what you've got to do, you've got to find yourself. Remember that I said, check with the man in the mirror. Always look at the man in the mirror in the morning and ask him, are you going to do it properly for me today? If he doesn't do it for you and you lose, on day 2, I want you to butt the man in the mirror in the face. We call it a Kirby kiss where I come from. It's going to hurt, but you need the pain. If we were trading together, I have this big metal ruler here. It's a letter opener, but it does have a measure on it. It's pointed, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it there when I hold it against me. I would use the not the flat bit, like the slappy bit, but the knuckly bit, the hard bit, across the back of your knuckles to instill discipline on my traders. And Jason, my son-in-law, used to sit across the table from me here when he was first learning, and he used to pick stuff up. I'll throw it. Because that's not the rules, is it? The rules are the rules. The rules are to be followed. We make the rules for a reason. The rules are real. The rules are not there for fun. They're designed to help, guide, and train us to do the right thing. You don't do the right thing, then you'll pay. And that's all. It's the same on the roads. You drive and you don't jam on the anchors when the police car pulls out behind you, you're going to get points and you're going to pay a fine. You're on your phone and the police car pulls out behind you, you're going to get points and you're going to get a fine. It's called absence of discipline. It's called it's your own fault. It's called there are signals. You see the big bright police car. You see the signs to buy it or to sell it. Obey them. Follow them. They're there to help you. And if you don't, then you need the pain of a reset, a rewire in your brain. Hopefully it won't be financial, because hopefully you'll do it on demo and do it properly the way I've suggested. Fingers crossed. We're 24 minutes into the recording. There is a pink cross purple, and we've had a bit of a pullback. Hasn't breached the Bollingers yet, but the bands have closed in. So with pink crossing purple, likely we're looking for a pullback there, isn't it? Anything's possible. As always, we can only trade signals. That's the reality. Divergence, rejection of a line, and a signal. That's all we ever want. If that sounds safe and sensible when I pop it up on the YouTube in a minute, please feel free to click like, and you can share that one because there's nothing outlandishly protected on it. Otherwise, we're back on in the morning, everybody, 9 a.m. for the live session. Please trade safe, and I'll see you on the next session. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.